look, this is all I'm saying. Make an executive decision to either leave it for a few months, come back to it. Sometimes it's amazing what a break can do, or no shame in just moving on. You know, you're getting honesty. What other course are you going to get where someone says, look, if it just doesn't click, life's too short, focus on areas where you do have strengths, all right? I just happen to have like something that allows me to understand markets, but I'm hopeless at everything else. Some people are unbelievable at other things, and for whatever reason, it's not that they're hopeless, it's just that it just doesn't click in terms of this bringing this jigsaw, this puzzle of all these investor perceptions and aligning them. It's very difficult, right? So don't be too hard on yourself if you can't make it click. Keep trying by all means, but don't let it like ruin your life or anything, because I've seen it happen to so many people. They drive themselves crazy trying to get it, and then they become miserable, and then, you know, that's all I'm saying. Don't let that happen. That was a lot of negative stuff, but it's real, right? This is life. Life, we have a finite sort of amount, and it's best to obviously balance that against trying to obviously achieve success in this. So look, I wish you all the best, and believe me, I will end it on a positive note, what I've just said, and that is that let's hope everyone doing this does make it click. All I'm saying is, if it doesn't happen, bear those things in mind, please, if you can, and you know, just try and just be happy, right? Whatever happens, relax, be happy, and on that note, I guess let's crack on and get into some exciting stuff. So what I've got here, right? So basically, if you look in the chart book section, I hope you find this useful. I was trying to think of people who just have a small screen or maybe don't have much real estate, which is absolutely fine, okay? You don't need to go crazy. I always get people asking me, do I need multiple monitors? Do I need this? Do I need that? No, you don't. Absolutely not. You just need one monitor. That's the reality. Unless you want internet or whatever. And do you really need that? It's debatable, right? I'll leave that for you to decide. The point is, you don't need it for trading. One screen is more than enough. So what I've actually done for you, as you can see here, I've put G7FX Stage 2 Final Chart Book. I've given you all, so you can have crude and E-mini. If you've got two screens and you want to watch both, fine, do it. But what I've also done, and I hope you find this handy, is I've done CL only, and I've done an ES only chart book. So this is the final chart book you're going to get from me. It's everything that I look at. And what I've actually done, again, because now you've got, what have we got? We've got the day VWAP, you've got your market profile, right? And you've got essentially all the other VWAPs. So you've got, as you can see here, week, month, quarterly, yearly. What I've done is I've put them inside this, what do you call it, in the sort of main console of Sierra here. So you can just do window, and then I believe it's tile as grid horizontally. Yeah, there you go. So you can just have it as a grid, and then what a lot of people like to do is they'll just minimize that. So you can have on your one screen, you can have your market profile, you can have your day VWAP, and then as you wish, where are we? Do you see? You can just bring it up, the other VWAPs, whilst you're doing your analysis. It's up to you, okay? This is more for people who've got one screen, like I said. You can just keep this here, all your different VWAPs, your week, month, quarterly, yearly, or you can minimize it. Do you see what I mean? Once you've done your hypothesis for the day, and then you can just watch your market profile and your day VWAP. Or you can even have, you know, your internet there, minimize, whatever. So I'm really trying to think of it being more practical for those with one screen, which is more than enough. Now I'm going to show you how I like to do it, and this is again maybe problematic for those who have a bit more less real estate. Please don't do what I do just because I do it. Do what suits you. There's nothing wrong with having this stuff here. So what you do is, what I do is I detach them. I like to detach, window, detach, okay, and then this one, window, where are we, detach, you see, and then window, detach, there you go. if you want to attach them back, you just go window and then detach attach. You see, and it goes back in there. So I'm just going to go window detach. All right. This is how I like to have it, and then I'll have my market profile there. I like to have it all on one page at all times so I can see what's going on. Okay, so what we're going to do is I'm going to market replay the last week. Okay, now let me show you, I think it gives it an air of credibility. So you can see, look, there's all obviously trades I've actually taken. So this was crude that I took on the 22nd. So that was Friday. So I got long of the market. So we can have a look at that trade. This was just some sterling stuff. This was sterling's. Then on the Wednesday I had some crude, so we can have a look at that. And then again I had some, no, that was ES on Tuesday, I believe. And then this was crude on Monday, where I had a decent crude position. So Monday, this was ES. This was Wednesday CL longs, and then this was Friday. All right. So look, it was all done sort of very transparent. As you know, I am nothing to hide. The point is this: if you want to go into the details of this, you can go into the history of the Discord, and you'll see during the futures prep, futures chat. Obviously, I discussed this in real time, in detail. Obviously, in the interest of time, because I want to actually cover the whole week of CL, and I also want to give you a week of ES because it would be nice for me to give you both. Obviously, I will go through in the same way I have done before, but I thought it'd be nice for me to show you that, look, I did actually take these trades. I'm not just zooming through. It's just that obviously in the interest of time, I'm not going to sit here tick by tick. Otherwise, I just obviously haven't got the time. You'd be here all day watching the market replay tick by tick. So there you can see it in the Discord. I took those trades. You can go and have a look at the history, okay? Now what we're going to do is we're actually going to try and break them down a little bit just by doing the market replay the way I have, where I'm just going to jump 12 hours and then we'll go back and we'll just go through them and actually show you how I brought in all the other VWAPs. So what I'll do is give me a moment. Let me do the market replay reset for a week ago. So I'm going to start on Monday at the start of this week. I'm actually shooting this on what is it today? It's Sunday. So let me go back to the start of this week, early Monday morning, and show you what I saw on all the higher time frame VWAPs and what I'm looking at. And you will see, all right? Yes, it takes time to put it together, but when I say don't overcomplicate it, I mean, I've already showed you, right? Whatever you've been doing on the day VWAP in terms of, look, keep it simple, market condition and rhythm. Even in your sleep, that's all that should be going around in your head. What's the market condition? What's the rhythm? Guys, that is all I'm doing on every single sort of investment perspective. All right. So let me start the market replay, and then we can talk about the different VWAPs, what they mean. But again, I will reiterate to you that it is literally just market condition and rhythm. And then obviously we're bringing in what? Static value, which is previous investors that have established value. And then obviously developing. All right, so give me a sec. I'll be back in a sec. Okay, so all I've done here is I've just done what I've been doing before, which is with the market replay. I've literally just gone to chart, replay chart, control panel, and then use start date time, and then here I've just started 5 a.m. on the Monday. Okay, so pretty simple. I'm just gonna, as usual, I'm just gonna go and check. So we'll do this together. I'm not gonna merge all of this because we're just miles away. There's no point. So I'm gonna leave all of that. Let me just undo all the merges. There you go. And let's just see from scratch what I would be looking at. Now potentially there's that, and probably all of this You know, you can see what the market's doing. They're just filling this in, right? So you're probably going to merge all of that together. Okay, so there is that. Probably would be merging those two. Again, as you know, with some of these, it's quite a grey area, but I think it's pretty clear here. You can see these three are merge profile,